Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talks. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on with gold and silver in China, Japan, and really a lot of other places, except for here in the U.S., I guess I should say, where we're not really seeing the big price moves on gold or silver here in the U.S. A lot of people say that's because of manipulation. A lot of people say that's just the way it is with the shorts and, you know, demand and all that. However, I'm not convinced. I believe a lot of it just boils down flat out to the manipulation that we have here in the United States and in other countries that use the COMEX and the manipulated shorts system that we have. If you look right now in Japan, gold skyrocketing in price, and here in the U.S., not really doing much. It's a little bit frustrating, I know, for a lot of people. However, my hopes are as the month comes to an end and a lot of short positions end up having to pan out at the end of the third financial quarter, that we could see some movement in the upward direction. So we're going to just talk a little bit about my thoughts on some of that today. I wasn't going to do a video on Sunday. I'm trying to kind of cut back a little bit on the videos, not doing them every single day, just because it's kind of been slow lately. And I'll be honest, it's hard to talk about something when we're not really seeing the movement that we should be seeing. And it's not even the movement that I want to see, it's the movement that we should be seeing. As demand picks up across the world, we're not seeing that demand pick up here in the United States. And it does get frustrating at times. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel out more than you know. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on it. And if you're not subscribed, please take a quick minute, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, we're going to get started. But before I do, please let me remind everybody, if they would like to become a member, it is only $1.99 a month to join the membership program. Plus, right now, we're doing the football picks every week for the football season, all of the regular football season, where you get to compete against me as a member. And on top of that, if you pick a perfect card, -1, you end up winning a free ounce of silver of your choice. Even this is up for grabs right now. So we got everybody's picks in this week. So I'm excited to see how the games play out today. I'm hoping to move back up on top. I'm not on top right now. I'm actually 5th with an 8 wins for week 1. With the winner being Ryan Reed right now with 11 wins for week 1. So, little plug there, just because we're trying to grow our membership. So, moving on though, gold and silver. You know, a lot of people leave comments, positive in a lot of cases, but we see a lot of negative comments too. A lot of people frustrated. Maybe they bought when silver was super high. Maybe they bought, you know, in that one point in 2008 when silver was just shamelessly skyrocketed and then manipulated down with what I'm going to call the bank bailouts, later on the quantitative easing, and just the manipulation of it all. And anybody out there that says there's no such thing as manipulation, it's all fake, it's just something that people make up to explain, you know, why silver is not going up in price so they can sell you more silver, you just need to go look it up yourself. Take a quick minute, look up court cases. We'll specifically, for a second, we'll take JP Morgan. We'll take, who was the other big one? There was a few of them. And I can't remember the other names right now. Darn it. There was like multiple, you just look up, if you just Google silver manipulation charges, you will find countless cases where people have paid huge fines. And I think we're going to continue to see that happen. So real quick, I actually paused the video for just a quick second because I wanted to kind of show this so people would have some articles just to kind of put this to an end, that people out there that say that there's no such thing as manipulation JP Morgan, former gold trader Greg Smith sentenced to 2 years for fraud, manipulating the gold market. And this ain't just gold. It's actually gold and silver and other metals. You guys saw recently with the whole nickel scandal. We'll get into that in just a few minutes. JP Morgan gold trader got prison for profile spoofing. And as you scroll down, the articles are countless that you will find about this. But a lot of people will not admit to what's really going on because they want to convince you that there is nothing major going on. Precious metals are not really anything more than a simple collectible that people just buy to, I don't know, to try to get rich quick or to pump up or to pawn off the silver onto you, the unsuspecting buyers, and manipulate the prices up and down so you can lose money. And to a point, I do think that they manipulate the prices, but I don't think they're really manipulating it down for the sake of just to see it go down. What their intentions are is to kind of make people lose faith. And they've already done a good job on that when you think about it, because there's a lot of people out there that maybe they bought it even $30. We saw $30 only a year ago as we were approaching the debt ceiling and no sign in sight of it being resolved. And what did we see? We saw the price of silver skyrocket. Why? Because everybody was getting scared. We had the borderline runs on the bank. People were running, taking their money out of the bank, buying silver and gold. Maybe they weren't taking it out. Maybe they were just spending it into the market, like with gold and silver, trying to buy some up. And I think at a certain point, people are just going to get frustrated until all of a sudden we see a real breakout. And when that breakout happens, we're going to see it kind of run up, I believe, past that point, that $30 point. We get some strong buying behind it, and then we're going to see the premiums jump as well. Right now, we are drastically lower, in my opinion. I picked up, like I said in previous video, I'm waiting on it to come in, a $2,600 mystery box of silver. It has 100 ounces of silver in it at $9.99 or better. They're all sovereign coins, so I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty cool box. I know some people joked with me, some friends, and they're like, well, hopefully you don't get miscellaneous 90% silver coins. Yeah, I don't want 90% silver coins. What I want is, they specifically said it would be $9.99 or better. So I'm expecting stuff like maybe Eagles. Maybe the worst coin that I can think of getting would probably be like a Philharmonic or a maybe King Britannias. I like the Britannias, but I'm not a big fan of the King right now, the King Britannias. I'm really hoping to get some really cool stuff like the Darth Vader series. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a couple of the James Bond coins. These are supposedly coins that didn't quite make the cut for the grading. Simpson ones would be phenomenal, because those sold out really quick, but the James Bond sold out quick. I didn't even get any of them. But where I'm going with this is, right now, the demand on silver here in the United States, a lot of people are losing faith because we're not seeing the price go up. There's a heavy manipulation. But when you look at prices in places like China, Japan, they're seeing new highs. And I believe that we could end up seeing a real drive from that as they continue to buy it up and Americans just don't really see it. But I believe they're going to see it at a certain point when stuff just starts crashing down. And usually it takes a negative on the economy before people really look to gold and silver. And one of the things that I've noticed in past election years is election years always seem to do really bad for the economy. If you take a look at 2000, 2008, 2020, every election year, it seems like there's always a drastic hit in the stock market. Now, does it come back? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's always came back to a certain point. But one of these days, it's going to take a hit, I believe, and it's going to be such a big hit that it's going to take a while before it comes back. It's not going to come back the next year instantly. We could go into some sort of a major recession or worse, a depression. And in that case, having silver, in my opinion, it brings a lot to the table because it is just like having cash, but without all the negative effects of the overprinting, because there's only so much of this. Now, here's the thing, too, to consider, that if the economy really starts to tank, I would expect that manufacturing is going to come down. And as manufacturing comes down, we could end up seeing mines and stuff start shutting down. Silver's a byproduct. So we get silver from when we're mining copper and other metals. If we don't need those other metals, then where does that leave silver? Now, some people will say, yeah, but silver will come down in price too. And that's a possibility. But what you've got to remember is that the demand is getting bought up, and people like me who stack it are just going to hold it. We're not going to sell it. So, I mean, maybe we will at the right number, but we're definitely not going to sell it for $25 if we paid $25 for it. We want to make a profit. So with that being said, I think we have a good run coming. It's just going to take a little bit longer than expected. And those of you guys that want to leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I love reading your thoughts and opinions. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up this video. I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are all subscribed, commented. Anybody that decides they want to join, hit that join button for $1.99 a month. A lot of perks come with it, and it's a lot of fun. So I thank you just for watching and commenting, and I hope to see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.